It's been a couple days since I've been on. I've had a couple issues, um, just between work and stuff. Uh, Bought a new mic, finally. That's kind of what I've been waiting on for the most part. I was gonna try and buy one yesterday, but I had a dermatology appointment, and then there were complications there, which weren't very fun. So I wound up coming home after that and just sleeping until 10:30 or so this morning. Ended up getting something like 14 hours of sleep, if that gives you any sort of idea. I want to say the last thing we were going to do was go give Gray Rat, or whatever, his blue, or get him out of that prison cell. That's the word. And when I was talking, he ends up giving you a blue ring, and you'll see. We're just going to do that. And I may or may not repeat stuff that I've said in the past, just because I was using that Skull Candy microphone, and it was better than nothing, I guess. But you really couldn't hear anything I said, and I don't really remember what I said. Something something Dark Souls, something something, Demon Souls. But oh, how he survived that. Well, I know somewhere there's a bow. I got a bow on that first playthrough, and yeah, and if you couldn't hear me from one of my first broadcasts, I have a character that's about 10 hours in. Although I didn't really progress super far, I got to some areas, and I only cleared 2 bosses. Oh well, but found some decent weapons and armor and all that fun stuff. So this is where we meant to come.
Ah, you're no jailer, are you? No, you're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then, huh? Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
And when you see a character do that, generally they go back to the Firelink Shrine. Basically, this ring just, increases your damage absorption when your health is low. I know I mumble, so forgive me. But, basically when you're about to die, basically take a little bit of extra damage, but it doesn't really seem to matter, especially when you have no armor. And from my understanding, the armor in this game is more of a cosmetic thing. It's gonna help you a lot more than my situation right here, but not as greatly as you think. So now that I've started playing again, those few couple days, for the most part it was just, I didn't want to record when I had that skull candy, and then, I work stupid hours, usually 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. or 10 to 6, and then I come home and girlfriend sleeps, she works a real schedule, so I try to keep things more quiet in the mornings, at least until she goes to work. It's been one heck of a week already, and it's only Tuesday. I had a dermatology appointment yesterday, and things were going fine. Stupid me, I didn't eat before I went, and I had only slept for about 4 hours, and they were, I know you want to hear this because it's, who wouldn't? But I had to have a mole removed off of my back. I didn't have to, but I didn't trust it. There were 2 of them actually, but one of which is the one I was more concerned about, and the doctor really wasn't, which was strange to me. But that was said back when I was a lot younger too, because I went to the dermatologist when I was like middle or high school, and he said the same thing. The one that looks the funkiest, there's nothing to worry about, and the one that looks more regular is the one to be worried about. So I had the doctor remove the one that he was concerned about, and it went interestingly. Basically, we got there, and told me that there was going to be a stinging, because they have to numb you. There it is. And then a burning when they inject you with the numbing agent. And, I deal with shots very well, but I definitely felt the burning. And then, as I feel a rubbing, I start to feel very dizzy. And then next thing I know, I'm being woken up. In that short amount of time, I started to dream. I was at peace. It's interesting. It's very interesting. But then the doctor told me, she asked me if I've, been to a neurologist anytime lately, and like, well, I conveniently happened, or coincidentally, not conveniently, coincidentally happened to have an appointment at a neurologist on next Tuesday. And she said that I assumed that she thinks I had some sort of minor seizure. That's awesome. So that was yesterday, and then today, I woke up and I was going to go to Best Buy, but because of the situation yesterday, I decided to go buy some vitamins. I got like a 1 a day, and then iron and magnesium supplements, basically. And bought those fine. And I went to Best Buy and found this beefy headset. tried to buy it, and then my card was declined, the same card I had literally just used. So, called, found out what's up with that, and turns out that someone, somewhere, has stolen my account information. Oh, that was today, but at least all that's done now, and I am in the process of just relaxing, trying to enjoy my day. So anyway, what happened here was, you know, I went to that tower, because I knew there was a bow and arrow somewhere, and I had the epiphany of where it was. There it was. Can't use it yet, but, and that dude I charged in and took care of, do that because he's one of those guys that mutates and turns into a behemoth sort. And then with that elevator, just to save time, because I'm probably going to die, because there's a boss that's coming up soon, if I even make it to the boss at this point. It's just one less thing I have to worry about, pulling the lever and waiting for it, the elevator to come back up with that big dude. So it just saves a couple seconds. So, don't need to go down there. Okay, so based off of my buddy JP's stream, if you use an Ember here, he had 2 people to summon, but, you know, I'm not really one for summoning. I just, you know, I just prefer to do things on my own, which causes me to die a lot. This is a lie. Okay, that's a lie. Find a lot of those people saying that there's illusionary walls and this and that. There never are. So this is a shortcut. It avoids the knights, because there's nothing but knights up there. I'll make your trip down to the boss a little less risky, I guess. Got a little guy. You do eventually have to get up to the top anyway, but I want to try something first, because first playthrough I went up there, you get the item to progress. I never went back, and I was wondering if there's anything else up there. Now these guys, if you strafe to their right, that's the better way to go. The left seems to not work as well. I'm really hoping you guys can hear me, because I'm actually trying to talk, all that fun stuff, and I don't know how loud the mic is, how well it's performing. So this is going to be our second boss. I'm probably going to die a bunch, so if that tends to be the case, I'll probably make a post in the description to the time where you can jump ahead for if and when I beat this guy. Okay. I had found that being close to him seemed to have worked well before. From Bloodborne. Uh-oh. This Bloodborne rewarded you for being aggressive. Trying to be more aggressive here. Ah, yes. Forgot about that. This isn't good, guys. Yeah. Trying to drink. Didn't work. But the trick with this guy, I mean, I think you need to be close to him and just have quick stamina regeneration. That seemed to be fine. I think if I had gotten that drink off right there, would have gotten through him. But I didn't, so I mean, he took a couple tries the first time, so I'm not expecting to beat him the first time. For that damage. So kind of nullified the point of sending this back up because I just have to fight him. But you see what I mean. If I had not sent the elevator back up right away, I just had to wait for it to come up. If I just had to run past him. So I'm just going to try and skip a lot of this. We're gonna... Oh. Not expecting it to come down. Yep. Right. Right. In his left, I suppose. Didn't work. See, if you go to the other way, he seems to stay out a little bit better. So this is already off to kind of a crappy start, but we'll make it. If he kills me, I'll go change my Estus a little bit. One more regular Estus versus Ashen. Not gonna end up using as much focus point stuff. A little bit, but not a lot. I know I talk softly too, so that probably doesn't help the recording quality. And now he's angry. I should probably heal. He's gonna yep, do that. Another jerk. Oh man. I have no excuse for that one. I don't know what happened. Me just being too far away from him, I guess. Okay. I know it really didn't affect my Estus that much, but I'm still gonna change those settings. I really won't even use that much focus point, whatever it's called, until I get the Uchigatana, because I don't really like casting spells. And Uchigatana, you can at least counter out of shield.
Just good, wasn't he?
Pretty be careful.
Buddy. Oh, She does not. That key is worth having. Just don't have 20,000 gold foreseeable future. And I know I have the shield, but I don't want to use it just because I'm trying to play without the shield. And I don't know how long I'll be recording for now, because I know it's going on 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, obviously. But, girlfriend comes home, I'm not going to bore her. You know. And it'd be weird, I think, doing this with someone next to you, or in the same place, conscious. You know, if she goes to sleep later, maybe. Slash probably. Because if I wasn't doing this recording thing, I'd probably already be halfway through the game. Need to get me my Dark Souls playtime. Definitely a series that I'm very much into. Just kind of want to talk. Hope you can get me. I can just skip him. Not have to worry about waiting for the elevator to come back up. Off. Back up. Kill him, so don't have to worry about him. Learn. Kill. We're not gonna mess with either of these. No. Kill. I would rather. Alright. See what we can do. Yep, one, two, one more. Yep. Behind him. There we go. What was that, 3 or 4? That's not bad. And I'm alive, yeah. Okay. So, where we leave? Because when you're embered or whatever, ashen, I don't know. People can invade you, and I don't know how often it happens, but I'm not a PvP guy. I used to be a long time ago, but I'm not anymore.
Welcome home, Ashen One.
So generally, I play this game having been killed.
Very well.
Again, just because I don't want to deal with people. Not that good. So the 14 in dexterity should let me use the bow. I need 2 more so I can get the Uji Katana.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I don't know if I want to kill that dude yet or not. not made it to what am I talking about? Big crystal. Hello. Yeah, that might be me eventually. I'm not opposed to wearing good armor, but I never start with good armor. And one thing I like to keep my box and my inventory organized, even though it's like kind of irrelevant. I look at these three. I always try to keep one or two. I'm gonna put that in there because I have a feeling the broken straight sword is gonna have some sort of boss weapon to make out of it. Not gonna use that or that. So if I get duplicates other than the straight sword, I'll probably just sell them to the vendor. Keep this because it's faster. We'll see. I couldn't. No, I can. Fantastic. Alright. The one exception, I suppose, to the magic rule is pyromancy. I don't mind using pyromancy, but I kind of feel chintzy on that.
Ah, well met.
Just because I feel it's
One.
pretty overpowered.
How may I be of service?
Benefit me. This is so you can. This is how you get your co-op going. Basically, if you're human, I think you have to be human to be summoned too. But you can basically like have your character write down their name or whatever, and if you're human and someone else is human and someone needs help, and you're willing to help them, you can leave your sign down and they can bring you into their game. I don't really do that because I'm just trying to progress through my own thing. I was looking for arrows. There. Only hold 90. That's different. From my understanding, back in the old game,
Ashen one.
you could have up to 900. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that was the case. We're gonna try one more thing, and then I'll this video, because it's already 30 minutes. I kind of want to keep them 30 to 45 minutes, just because. Sit there and watch for an hour or longer can be kind of beefy, especially for what this is. But I'm gonna try and come back, take care of that. This previous game. Again, I know I talked about this on one of my last streams, but I don't know how well you could hear me. You could, whenever there was a dragon, you cut off the dragon's tail, you got a dragon weapon. And the first dragon you find is very... Well, I should say this... Maybe I won't make it to the dragon. I should say this dragon is very similar to the Dark Souls dragon, who was very similar to the Demon Souls dragon, in that it was a bridge. So you have to get past said dragon by running past him. I mean, Dark Souls, they had a shortcut underneath him which you could take. I didn't have that in Demon Souls. You had to trick the dragon, give you enough time to get back underneath them. I don't know, if they ever release it for like the digital store or something, I might buy it and I'll stream it, because, you know, I miss Demon Souls. I'll talk about that on my next video, my history of of this series? Nothing? Alright. Let's right. Oh. There it is. Ah, there we go. Huh. Alright. Cool enough. Oh! Not expecting that! Drink! Drink! Ah, that's funny. Alright. We'll try from further away. Well, sometimes less is more, right? There we go. Yeah, cool. Really? No. Another buddy, Josh, Dragon's way too loud, was telling me he did this, and it just flies away. So my guess is it's going to come back later on, because there's usually at least one dragon you get to contend with. He was saying he gave him a Titanite shard. That's all I'm expected to get from this guy. Right, it does so well. But so what I was talking about was the dragon weapons. Ooh, hit the wings. Don't hit the wings. Like right at the beginning, like after the first, not the tutorial boss, but like the first boss that you get to. I don't remember what he was called. He's on the tower. Kind of looks like a minotaur. But after him, you end up progressing a little bit further, and you run across a bridge, and that's where he pops up, and he kills everything on the bridge, much like he does in this game. And you find that there's actually a route that goes underneath the bridge, and along the right-hand side is his tail. And he's gonna fly away. Fly away, dragon. Take it like a champ, I guess. So you need a bow and arrow, kind of like this, and you shoot his tail. I don't remember how many times, like 40, 50 times, and it's annoying because it's swaying back and forth. And so you have to find the right time to shoot it. And every time you hit him, he like flies towards you, but he's on top of the bridge. There we go. Ooh, a large Titanite shard. Oh, that was just a small one. I'll take that. Fantastic. I lose my train of thought very easily. Not a good thing. Yeah, once you hit him, he'll fly towards you, and then he just walks back and jumps up, gets back on his perch. When you do it long enough, and you get, I think it's called the Drake's Sword or something like that, and it's honestly like the best sword you can get for a substantial amount of time. You basically end up using that until you can make boss weapon. And there was a boss, I'm probably butchering the name, but she's the first one, I think, that gives you a soul, like a boss soul, and her name's Quelaag, I don't know, she's, lore-wise, I think she's one of the sisters of Izalith, or one of the witches of Izalith that got corrupted. She's basically like half spider, half woman. And when you kill her, you get her soul, and then you have to get a normal weapon up to like level 10, maybe? I don't remember. It's been so long, I don't remember what level you have to get up to. Then you can use the soul and that weapon you got to level 10, you can turn it into like Wayleg something blade, and it's really good. It's fast. Fast, and it does fire damage. And I think there's two of them. There's one of them that like might drain your health when you attack with it. I don't remember. Again, it's been a long time. But then you pretty much end up using that sword till the end of the game. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. So this appears to be the end. Oh, pardon me again. I apologize. This is going to be the end of this video. Like I said, for one reason or another, I'm probably going to end every episode at the Firelink Shrine and pick it up there and all that fun stuff. You know, if you watch the entire thing, awesome. Because I know I got killed like 3 or 4 times by that boss. But if you skipped ahead to the end of that boss fight, cool. I'll probably, when I can get around to it, put it in the description, you know, this is the round where he dies, head to that. And I'll probably do that for every boss, because I imagine there are going to be some bosses that are going to take me a while in the future. That's the last boss that I killed on my first playthrough. As you saw, there was no achievement that popped up, and the first time you kill Luddix and Vordt, you get a trophy for it. So, that said, I will kill this here, and you know, we'll pick up again shortly, either immediately or probably later tonight. All right. Well, thanks for watching.